Pat Bryant, I think, was incredibly impressive in his preseason debut against the Niners. Hopefully, he can build on his performance this week against the Cardinals. But I'm going to highlight a few plays for you guys, not just his 2 targets, 2 catches, and 21 yards, but noticing some other little things that he did that I'm really happy to see from a rookie and showcasing why he was one of the more pro ready receivers in this NFL draft. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. That does tremendous things as we're on our way to 3K subscribers before the beginning of the season. And one more note, sorry, this has to be a little bit smaller of a window just to avoid copyright things from the NFL. So this is going to be a fun little concept here. You'll see Troy Franklin kind of clear things out. See Lucas Kroll and Pat Bryant kind of runs a nice little drag route over here. Jarrett Stidham hits him in stride and showing some good yak ability. Good job on him. Just avoid the linebacker, get his head around in time, and then just a nice 8 yards worth of yak. All right, Pat Bryant's up here at the top left, and he's going to try and block this DB right here, and just ends up getting his hands outside around the shoulder pads a little bit too much right there. Again, you just want to have a little bit better of an arm placement. Jaleel did a good job, though, here, finding the open hole and breaking a tackle, actually, and running this thing for a touchdown. But as you can see, Pat Bryant's hand is just around that shoulder pad right there. That's going to get called as a huge hole and probably responsible for breaking open that touchdown run. But one thing to be encouraged from, I just like to see Pat Bryant continually showing physicality, engage through the block, even though it was a hold. Now, here was his other catch, was a 9-yard catch, and this was just a beautiful route. Again, you'll see him up here at the top of the screen. Jarrett Stidham still at quarterback. Nice break here, kind of like a corner route. Jarrett Stidham understanding where he's going to throw this thing with time, and it gets there. Perfect location. Pat Bryant's there with, 3-4 yards of separation right there. Very, very good. And gets both feet in bounds, first down. So both of his catches also were first down conversions on third down. So love to see Pat Bryant already doing that. But a very, very nice route here from Pat Bryant. Understands where he has the leverage. Quick out of his break. Textbook. Now, you'll see Pat Bryant down here at the bottom of the screen. Again, the play doesn't go towards him, but just look at this play that he makes coming across the field and getting in the way to help turn this Trent Sherfield catch into a bigger gain. Just getting in front of that DB right there, holding his hands up. These are the little things that I really love to see out of Pat. Lastly, this is the last play we're going to look at. There was an offsides penalty, I think, on the 49ers. So Jarrett Stidham was going to take a big shot here, and Pat Bryant comes across on like a deep crosser and just barely misses getting his second foot in bounds. But again, I think he's going to be making these plays in the regular season, still getting adjusted to this NFL game and showing great ability to navigate through these linebackers and almost brought it down. You can see that left foot is just out of bounds, just a little bit. Again, though, showing great size, speed, ability to navigate. I think he's a really smart player. So, yeah, Pat Bryant, I give him a passing grade on his first preseason debut. Of course, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of Pat Bryant? Were you impressed with him as well? Can't wait to see what he does tomorrow against the Cardinals. As always, y'all, go Broncos.